All right, and we are back with Nicole Loetz, who is the club director for the Disking Dolls. I just want to make sure I got all that right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Nicole, the first question I have for you, who are the Disking Dolls?
Well, the Disking Dolls, we're just a group of ladies. We actually had a league started last year by Jordan Cassidy, so a guy. And then he said, I don't want this league anymore. One of you ladies needs to take it over. And last year it was called Gray Wall, Grand Rapids Area Women's Only League.
Okay.
So it was way too long. Just too many words, not enough, just to the point. And so we all just became friends over the year, and we've just kept it going.
All right. Awesome. How did you get involved in disc golf?
Actually, I got involved because my boyfriend, Travis, decided to make me go disc golfing every day when we first started dating. So, yeah, it just kind of evolved from there. Sucked for a little while and then started actually getting better at it.
See, so my girlfriend's sitting next to Travis, and I saw her do the whole "you're not going to make me disc golf every day" thing. Teach me your ways, Travis.
Yeah.
I forgot where in the hell I was. So this league was started last year under a different name. You and Clarabelle Martinez, is she involved in that? Also?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. And you guys have just taken it over, and it looks like you guys have gone all out. It's a complete traveling league. When I looked at the schedule briefly, and we'll post one here in the magic of video, it looks like there's maybe one or two times you go to another course. Otherwise, you're just kind of just free roaming all across the West Michigan area. What are the difficulties and what are the benefits of running a traveling league versus a league that just plays at one park or two parks for an entire summer?
I wanted for our league to try to draw more ladies out. So if we go to a place like Greenville, they may not want to drive all the way to Brewer just for example. So they may just come to our Greenville league and we may get to meet some new ladies. And if they like us, then they may follow us and travel with us. But I wanted to get more of a showing at tournaments as well. Okay. So I figure if they're out there playing the course, they're more confident in it. They're not just stuck playing at their favorite home course. They're getting out and they're trying new courses, new shots, and playing with women is just a whole different game than playing with men too.
Yeah, and I mean the thing I learned is that as I left Old Farm Park all the time, constantly, to the point my friends started to hate me for it, I started to actually get better at disc golf because you start learning, and then you take that back to your old course, and you're like, I never knew I could go this way.
Exactly.
So, besides for the women's aspect, which is a huge thing that makes your club different, what else makes your club different than than the other clubs in the Grand Rapids area?
With our club, you're gonna get a lot more of that consideration and time because we are a small club. So last week when I wasn't able to make it, there was still 6 women that showed up, and we had 6 women AMs playing in a tournament that day. So just that kind of showing, it's smaller versus if you go play at JC League, you're going to run into hundreds of people out on the course. At ours, you're going to run into a few, and you get a chance to play with people that you don't know, and you get to meet more and talk more on the course.
All right. So there's more camaraderie amongst. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, especially my club ran a travel league for 3 years, and basically it was the same 10 people showing up all the time. But the 10 of us are all going to be invited to everyone's wedding, and, we're going to name babies after each other. Not really. But, it's the camaraderie of we're going to sit in a car for half an hour, 45 minutes together all day. And I think those things are what always made disc golf special in a way from other sports, is that you have, let's all pile into a car and go play at this park for a couple hours.
Right.
In sports, there has seemed to be a struggle to get women interested, and disc golf has not been any different from the professional level all the way to the amateur level. In your opinion, as a female athlete and as a director of a disc golf club. What are some of the things you'd like to see that would get women interested in disc golf, and how can clubs in this area help with the growth of women's disc golf?
The biggest thing with trying to get women to come out to play is having that support, because they may not be great, but if you want to see them keep coming back and playing at your events and playing in your club, you need to support them and say, hey, that was a really good shot. Hey, that's a nice round, even if it's not, neg 5 like the guys are shooting. It's different. We're not going to shoot neg 5. You have to just support where they're at and try to encourage them in a way that's not offensive to get better, you know?
Be nice, be courteous, be polite, like you would be with any normal disc golfer that was new to the sport. Right,
like don't scoff at them and things like that. I've seen some of it on the course, but usually I think it's like couples scoffing at each other, which is different. But
yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
And the thing I know, like, for the most part, disc golf in general has always been welcoming of new players because we're all invested in growing the sport. But I haven't really had any experience really with women's disc golfers besides the division I play, AM4, for men's, we're always the card behind the women's cards, and we're always playing from the same tees. So and that's kind of how small disc golf is in a sense, but also how small women's disc golf is. And as a father of a little girl that always wants to go play disc golf until she gets to the playground at the disc golf course, I would really love to see the sport grow on the women's side so that it's at least comparable, to the men's side.
Oh, yeah.
Which, there's been some debate as to whether or not it is, and I'm not qualified to answer those questions. But I know that the more women that get involved, the better it's going to be just in general. And I lost my place again. I did so good the first time. Is there a club membership structure for the Disking Dolls?
I didn't want to set that up this year. I wanted to get some people just to come out. I've got a free option, so if you don't want to pay $5 to play, you just aren't eligible for the prizes that day.
Okay.
And if you want to pay the money, then you're eligible for the ace pool and all the prizes that are there that day.
Okay, so any woman can come out and play, and their boyfriends can tag along and caddy for them. That's perfectly fine. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hold your bags. You need to do it for your girl.
Definitely.
And if a woman doesn't want to play, she can just still tag along with you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. So if someone wanted to get involved with the Disking Dolls, either as a sponsor or as a new player, or maybe they're trying to hopefully not use you to convince their girlfriend to come out and play, but
it's been done.
Okay. How can they get a hold of you?
Facebook is great for me. I do check disc golf scene at least once a day, but Facebook is the easiest. We have our Diskin' Dolls Facebook page, or they can get in touch with me on Facebook.
All right. So now, this is cool. She actually brought props. 2 of them. The first one is their season schedule, which we're going to post on the Beef Show Facebook page. Now, this weekend you're off for Easter, but this show will be released after that. So the next weekend, April 22nd, there's a women's tournament at Smash Park in Belding, and you guys are involved in. How involved in that are you?
Well, I'm just playing in the event as far as just being there to support Chandra, because Chandra's a local female disc golfer who runs the tournament up there, so just supportive.
Okay.
Mostly.
And then your next league event would be April 23rd at Brewer Park on the South Course.
Yes.
Okay. What time does that start?
We start our league at 2 o'clock on Sundays.
Okay. All right. Okay. And then, as far as the future of Disking Dolls, I know this is the second year and you're still growing. Have there been thoughts of running your own tournaments, whether they be, women's only or all competitors?
Yeah, actually this year I had a mixed doubles event at JC that I hosted on April 2nd. I had a huge turnout. I had 25 teams show up.
Okay.
So it was only a cheap tournament, $10. It was best and worst shot doubles, so it was really just for the fun of it. And I was really shocked with the turnout I had for it.
Yeah, I saw the pictures on Facebook, and I heard a lot of great responses and reviews about how it was done. So,
Yeah.
And that's great. And then the other prop she brought, everyone's been staring at it probably the whole time. What is this?
This is a freaker. I have a great friend named Drake that works for the company and decided to, well, I asked him if he could send me some samples to give out at my tournament, and then I have a whole bunch extra, so I'm going to give them out at my leagues this year and, disperse them as I see fit.
All right, cool. Is there anything else you want to add, you want to talk about that we might have missed?
No, I just really want to encourage all women of all skill types to come out. You might not necessarily win money, but there's always fun to be had.
Okay.
And that's really what our league is about, is just being out there and getting in around and playing with other women.
All right, cool. Well, what you guys are doing, what you women are doing is excellent. And like I said, the point of what I'm doing here is I want to increase knowledge of the great different causes besides for just the regular pay your $5 and shoot clubs, because there's 100 of them in this area, but only a few that are doing something different and unique. And what you ladies are doing is definitely different and unique. And I wish you nothing but the best. And thank you for being on and submitting to the torture and the pain of the interview. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicole Loetz. We will be right back.